Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to run on a MiG-21MF variant. So this will be the MF variant, which is the uplast or the best of the regular. I'm not talking about the Lansen or any other MiG-21, 93 and so on. I'm talking about standard evolution of the MiG-21. And the MF was basically the last one of them. Let me quickly go through the weapon loadout. So you are able to carry 3 fuel tanks, which is okay. Also the outer pylon is okay. Is the only pylon where you are able to not just to carry the fuel tanks, but also to dump fuel from them. So if you can definitely put fuel tanks on the inner pylon as well, but it's let's say it's a dry pylon, so you cannot dump fuel out of it. You can just carry the fuel if you need, but not use it while flying. Okay, let's make it a very quick couple of bombs, of course, and I expect some rocket. Okay, rocket launcher as well for 16 57mm rockets. Very nice. And the S24, like on the MiG-19 in the previous video, so you are able to use this unguided air-to-ground rocket. From the air-to-air perspective, you are able to carry the R3R, which is the radar guided variant, then the R13M, the infrared variant, and the Soviet R60s. Okay, I'm going to pick something like this, flying with just 2 rockets, or 2 missiles. Okay, let's change the skin. Okie dokie, so there are just 2 skins. You are changing just the number. Both of them are from the North Korea, so I'm going to fly this 515 variant. Let's get directly onto the runway. And let's see how the aircraft performs. I hope I'll be able to achieve like 2 machs. I don't know which altitude you need to be. Probably like 20,000 feet or even more to achieve like 2 machs. But I will try. Maybe I should take like some fuel tanks to help me out with that. But hopefully I'll be carrying enough fuel for that. So after the MiG-19, this was very huge step forward when talking about the quality of the aircraft. There was a big gap between the MiG-19 and MiG-21 when talking about the weapon capacity and so on. Okay, so I can see that the cockpit is from the F-16, which is perfect. Let me check it from the outside. Okay, very nice looking model, I have to say. That wasn't me, that sound. Something just flew over my head. I can see a Phantom taxiing just behind me, F-18 and the MiG-19. So it's just such nice, and you can see all the aircrafts we're using before going for the takeoff. MiG-21 doesn't like slow speeds, so I have to be careful.
Warning, 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 altitude.
I'm afraid
Altitude.
I won't be able to recover from this stall. Okay, now or never. And I recovered. Okay. But I will crash anyway. Okay. So let's quickly jump again into the cockpit, and I'm going to try the top speed of this aircraft. Maybe I'm going with the clean configuration, just to remove also the DCA, loadout, clear, perfect. Hopefully the fuel will be on board. Okay, let's quickly get into the air, and I'm going to try the top speed of this aircraft. I need to climb a lot, definitely. Oh, I just realized that my right stick is like losing contact. Okay, now should be okay. Didn't notice that before, that it's like was like flashing lights on it, like it was on off very quickly. Now should be okay. I'm really looking forward to see also other MiGs, like the MiG-23, MiG-25, 29, etc. will be also very nice. Okay, let's see it from the outside. Let's go. Very strange noises coming from this airbase. Okie dokie. And airborne again. Let's climb more. MiG-21 can do it very easily. It has really great power to weight ratio, so you can climb really quickly. It's a very fast, very nimble aircraft, but it has high turn radius, and you need to keep an eye on the airspeed. Definitely, you don't want to be that low during the combat. You need to keep your airspeed definitely. Look at this beauty. It's looking really great, I have to say. Going like rocket. Okie dokie, 15,000 feet. Level up in 20,000, try to get some airspeed. Okay, 0.8 mach currently. So let's reduce the climb rate and let's try to get some airspeed. Okay, 0.9 mach should be pretty quick. Okay, 98, 99, 1 mach. So currently supersonic. already. Let's check it from outside. Okay, nice sonic boom. Perfect, 1.2 mach, very quickly. For the higher speed, I definitely need to be higher as well. Still, the air is not that... It's quite dense still in 22,000, so need to fly higher anyway, so let's climb a little bit. 600 knots anyway. Such a beauty. It's very interestingly looking aircraft. Like, I like these shapes or construction schools, I should say, where the air intake is just in front. It has quite big advantage that the cross section of the fuselage is quite low. It's very like very tiny aircraft when looking from forward or backward or front and end. But the disadvantage is that you cannot mount powerful or big enough radar in the nose cone. Definitely, it's very limited in space, so you need to be careful what kind of radar you are going to put there. So that's the only limitation. But other than that, I think that from aerodynamical point of view, it's very like interesting shape. Okay, meanwhile in 50,000 feet already, didn't notice that it's going that fast. Like it's like 30,000 feet while you are starting climbing in 600 knots. It's really fast. Still at 1.3 mach. And now we should start accelerating very quickly. Okay, let's put the nose into the level position. So the flight path marker is below the horizon, so I'm slightly descending. But as soon as I get some airspeed, this will change definitely. Okay, 1.5 mach. Currently, what is the fuel consumption? 14,000. Fuel capacity 2,900. So quite limited when talking about the fuel. So let's quickly do some 2 mach flight and jump back to base. Something's flying there in the cone layer. You can see that. Pretty high, you have to be like 30,000 feet or something in order to make like contrails behind your aircraft. Okay, 1.9 Mach currently. F-14 behind me. Okay. 1.99, 2 Machs. So I'm flying at 2 Mach currently. Let's climb a little bit again at 600 knots. Let's turn back to my home base. That's huge. I have to say that's huge. I'm really enjoying this this airspeed. Okay, 1.7 Mach currently. 52,000 feet. It's an amazing experience. I like it. Okay, need to adjust this scale of this right MFD in order to see my base. But I can't see it anyway, so let's level up. Okay, I'm all the way to get the range already. Flying just a couple of minutes straight and I'm like 60 miles away from the base at current airspeed. It's amazing. turning very slowly. I don't want to get rid of the airspeed. That's the disadvantage of the delta wing. Basically, you are very fast, but you make like 1 or 2 turns and you are out of energy, definitely. Okay, I can see that aircraft still flying there. I think I can overtake it very easily at 2 machs currently. Going off on afterburner all the time. So still using a lot of fuel. 12,000 current consumption and 2,000 total amount of the fuel. Okay, 2.2 mach. I don't know what is the top speed of the MiG-21. Should be something like 2.4 or I don't know, but probably not in the level flight. You have to fly it down a little bit. Or maybe at even higher altitude. So maybe if you use the fuel tanks to get in this like 50,000, then you drop the fuel tanks. After that you are able to achieve like pretty nice airspeed. You can see the air down below. Okay, 2.1 mach currently. 500 knots. Okay, let's try to climb in 70,000. The fuel consumption should drop a little bit just because of the altitude. Like a rocket, really. Okay, I don't know whether I'll be able to achieve like 70,000 feet. Seems the airspeed is dropping quite significantly when comparing to the altitude gain, so going to slow the climb rate a little bit or reduce the climb rate. And I can see the stars already. Okay, that's the moon, and the stars are also visible from this altitude, from like 60,000 feet already. I can see them. And the terrain looks really amazing, I have to say. It's looking really great. It's like looking at the Google Maps, definitely. Okay, probably I'm running out of fuel. Master caution light is on just because I'm currently on 1,600 pounds of fuel. 62,000 feet, 1.7 mach, so let's go down back to base. It's down below.
Bingo. Warning, warning.
Something
warning,
happened
warning.
to me right now. The aircraft starts shaking. Probably I went too fast in the very dense
Caution.
air.
Caution.
Pilot is blackouting. And I can't stop that. Okay, I still can control the aircraft. So need to wait to slow down. Seems like there was a specific term for this. It happens when the compressor stalls, basically, and that happens currently. That I was pulling too much air into my first stage of the compressor, that the engine probably stalls. Okay, the RPMs are going low as well, and the pilot is still off. I can control the aircraft anyway from the outside view, but when I switch to the internal view, it's still black. Okay, speed is going down quite significantly. Maybe if I invert the aircraft just to help the, the blood flow. No. Seems like the pilot is basically out. Very interesting for me that I'm still able to control the aircraft from the outside. I didn't expect that. And the engine is completely off. And in order to start it again, I will need to see the cockpit, but I can't currently. Okay, let me quickly find the airfield. I don't know whether I'll be able to do some emergency landing from the external view only. Pilot still off. Okay, air brakes are working. Flaps are not. Okay, now they are working. Maybe I was too fast for them. Okay, full flaps off or out. Let's make a turn, and I'm going to extend my gear. Okay, it's very interesting to land from the... And the gear got stuck. Can't extend it anymore. It basically fell off. But I was definitely below 300 knots. So very interesting that I couldn't extend it. Okay, there should be one more air brake, definitely on the MiG-21. I'm going for the belly landing. Very gently. Oh, and I crashed into the lights next to the runway. Okay, almost survived this. Okay guys, so that was the MiG-21. I will continue with MiG-23, then MiG-25, MiG-29, and we'll see what other aircraft will be interesting. Probably the Sukhoi family will be the next for my video. So guys, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.